So if you've been on social media or God forbid watch CNN, maybe you saw a video of these evil, horrible white teenagers wearing Maga hats who were chanting "Build the Wall" at a Native American activist surrounded him, and the activist nobly just beated his drum as these horrible racists surrounded him. It's been all over Facebook. I've seen where people were just talking about the arrogant smugness of these children, and this is what Trump brings to America. This is the racism you get. Only then I started to see other videos, a little clip that showed, well, actually, the Native American activist approached them. They didn't surround him. And I didn't really hear anyone chanting, "Build that wall." And then I saw the hour-long clip, which I'll try to link below, which shows that actually the whole story's made up in the first place. Here's what really happened. A bunch of black Hebrew nationalists, or Israelites, they call themselves. I'm not really familiar with the group, but apparently this group is a group that says the Jews aren't the real Jews. In reality, black people are the real Jews. And they're shouting racist and homophobic things, calling these kids sodomites, saying they're homosexuals, cursing and swearing at them, mocking them for their skin color. And these kids are just in a group chanting. I don't know if it appears as if maybe they're mocking back these racist black people that are shouting homophobic slurs. Or I've read an email that said they were just chanting because that's what they always do. They are waiting for the bus to pick them up for the rest of their school trip. But anyways, in the middle of this Native American activist walks up. The black racist Israelis are cheering on the Native Americans, saying, "Yeah, show them, show them." The Native American activist walks up, gets in the face of the children, and starts beating the drum. Now, during the whole context, I don't hear one person chanting "Build that wall" or anything like that. He gets in the kid's face, and at first the kids are chanting. An email I saw, I don't know if it's true or not, but it was posted, said that the kids were saying at first they thought the Native American was just beating along with their chants. They didn't realize that it was an antagonistic thing. And so the kid's sitting there smiling, but then he eventually puts his head down and walks away if you watch the whole video because they could tell it's an antagonistic situation. Meanwhile, while this is all going on, another Native American activist is yelling at the kids to go back to Europe because they're white and don't deserve to be in the country. I don't hear one person make a racial slander to the Native Americans or the black people from the teenage kids group. And one kid does argue that, hey, initially we're all from Africa, so how far back are we going to go with the land? To which the Native American activist is arguing against. Again, you could watch the whole video yourself. Or you could watch the selectively edited CNN clip that's been circulating on the internet that shows how horrible Trump is and how bad white people are. It's another example of selective outrage and editing to try to prove a narrative. And I'm on websites where this is being discussed. The full-length video is there for everyone to watch and make up their own mind. And instead, no one does. They just take the headline. What a smug kid. And people are clairvoyantly saying, and they're absolutely right about this, that that kid's face will be plastered all over the internet forever. What a smug jerk. He'll get what's his. Only it's a lie. So that kid's life probably will be ruined. That's great, though. He deserves it, right? You had people like Resla Aslan from CNN saying that the kid had a punchable face, deserved to be punched in the face. For what? For standing up to a bunch of homophobe racists? And then a Native American activist getting in his face while his buddy told him he needs to go back to Europe? That's why this kid needs to be punched in the face? Switch the races here. Let's say you had a bunch Native American school, a bunch of Native American kids standing around, maybe some wearing Obama hats, all having fun cheering. And a bunch of white people are sitting there shouting racist slogans at them, calling them homosexuals, calling them sodomites. Then all of a sudden, another white activist comes up and starts chanting in front of the kids. While another one says, "Go back to your reservation, Indians. We don't want you here, Indians." How do you think that would be played out? Those adults would rightfully be denigrated, would rightfully be said, how dare you would confront and attack children like that? The children that stood up to them would be heroes. CNN would be praising them. But by the mere token of their skin color, they should know that they're not allowed to stand up to bigotry or racism if it's coming from people of other colors. This is what cultural Marxism has led us to. And I can't tell you how many people I personally know that have been on Facebook posting that, "Oh my God, this is Trump. This is where we're at as a country now. Do you see this white racism?" My initial reaction was, yeah, the kid looks pretty smug, but I'd like to see the rest of the clip. I'd like to see what happened. But no, we're just supposed to take the narrative. Oh, they were chanting "Build that wall." They surrounded this Native American, when we could clearly see from the hour-long video that that wasn't the case whatsoever. So I'll link all this, but it's just another example. Don't trust the media. When you see clips like this, I don't care if it goes the other way. You might say, "Oh, you're just saying this because you're defending pro-Trump students." No, if it goes the other way, you should still wait and see if you can see the whole context of the video. You have no idea what's going on. In this case, it was obvious that because it started right, the clip you were seeing was just right as these two people had confronted each other. Like, what led to that confrontation? How can we just take, when the video didn't even show that they were chanting build that wall and they surrounded this activist, how can we take that at face value? But that didn't stop CNN. That doesn't stop Resland from saying this kid has a punchable face. That doesn't stop who knows how many people shouting about how this is Trump's fault and this is racist white America, because it fits into their preconceived narrative. That's what they want. So, all right, if you like this video, like and subscribe, and recommend me to some other people. All right, everyone, have a good one.